All right, welcome back to the studios of RSTV. That was the draws for the 2022-2023 African Confederations Cup. Rivers United will meet Al Nasr of Libya. The first leg comes up at the Adokia Mesimaka Stadium next month, and the reverse fixture comes up in Benghazi, or a neutral venue. But Libyan football, security in Libya, it's a problem. Are we going to play that? Do you think we're going to play that reverse fixture in Libya?
I think for now, I think everything is coming in Libya. The CAF has not said in terms of changes. They are going to play that match in Benghazi, and of course, it's about 10,800 capacity stadium, and that's where the match is going to
play. But Libya has not been playing some of their matches at home because of the security concerns.
Yeah, it was there, but for this particular one, I don't know the status. But then I think, from the information so far, it's going to be in Benghazi, and of course, in the stadium of what do you call it, about 10,800 capacity stadium. And of course, this club is an old club formed in 1958. So it's not a young, about 58 years old club. So it's not a new club that you can say you can play. Currently, the league have just started. They played one game. Won the one game, scored 3 goals, considered only one in so far in the league. So I think the league is young for them. They are already on. While Rivers United, the league is yet to start. So I think they have advantage in terms of team starting on the league right now. In terms of fitness, they might have an advantage. But then Rivers United, with the experience they have from CAF Champions League that they just drop out of, it should be an advantage for them to be able to move forward. I think they should be able to move forward beyond the Libya team.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Okay, hello. Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. Your name? Okay, so Rivers United, they are going to take on Al Nasr Benghazi, but something really happened. The last match was against Wydad in the CAF Champions League. It wasn't the kind of result they expected.
Scandalous loss. Honestly, that result was unexpected. But then, aside the fact that we had a problem in terms of a lot of challenges, now it is no longer news and the antics of North African teams when you go to play in their team. Our people, the Rivers United players, were psychologically disorganized before the game. First and foremost, they came to that place, had their rest, and of course, they are not able to have access to the main stadium. They secured a place where they can train. They paid for it, and of course, few minutes to their movement, to an hour before they go, the police were flooded in the hotel, and they prevented them from training that day. So, under normal circumstances, their training would have enhanced them, giving them confidence in terms of the play. That day passed off, they did not play. The next day they want to go.
But many will argue that Plateau United also faced the same problem against Esperance of Sportif.
Yes, they are, but then the two teams are two different things entirely in terms of who and who is. We are playing with the current champion.
Yes.
In terms of, so you cannot just underrate them in terms of. Apart from the fact that the team is also good, we saw what they played here. They played the 2-1 all draw there. Our albatross was that we allowed them to score here, and that gave them an advantage in terms of giving them that confidence that yes, they can do that at home.
And what about the red card? You know, the Rivers United goalkeeper had a red card in that game.
Yeah, the red card.
It affected them. The red card was in the first half?
Yes, it was in the first half. It was a long time first half in terms of playing 10-11. It's not a good one in terms of when that started. Apart from the psychological disorganization of the players, it also affects the fact that they are playing against the champion that are having 11 players against 10 players. It's also affected them in terms of performance. Apart from the psychological disorganization that the team have caused them in terms of hostility. In Nigeria, when they come to this country, we play big brothers, we give them the best, but they always, no matter how it is, better Morocco, Algeria, Egypt, or Tunisia. These 4 countries are fond of antics in terms of making you feel uncomfortable. Take for instance now, if you are moving from where you are lodging.
Hello? Hello, can you hear us?
Take for instance where you are lodging to a new place. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Good afternoon. Yeah. Good afternoon, please. We're discussing African football.
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. Hello? Hello? Sorry, the lines are jamming, and I'm afraid we might not be able to take the calls. Too many calls coming in, and
the network is
really not making it happen for us. So, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, your name?
My name is Loretta.
Go ahead, Loretta. Hello, Loretta, we can hear you. All right, good afternoon. We're talking about the CAF draws. Plateau United, Rivers United, they've been drawn against Libyan sides. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
All right, I'm afraid we may not be able to continue with the calls. The calls are really jamming.
The call is not positive.
Okay, so let's talk about Rivers United because they will face Al Nasr of Libya. The story about them is that we've not gotten too much information about the Libyan side. But let's talk about Rivers United and Al Nasr of Libya.
The Rivers United, as I said earlier, they've just dropped from Champions League. They played with the bigger boys. They just dropped from there because they couldn't continue, and now they are into Confederation Cup. The experience they had from there should be able to be an advantage for them. You talk about their scandalous loss in terms of the game they played, the last game they played, and it was a 6-0 bashing. The name Rivers were spared for them. This was due to the fact that apart from going to the game, the Nigerian football administrators should go beyond playing because the CAF had refused to look into the antics of these clubs, and so when they play this
problem, as Rivers United formally complained, we've not heard. I know that
they complain for them to make us know that they are not allowed to train.
They complained to the Nigerian embassy.
Yes, go to the Nigerian embassy. Embassy took it up.
The Nigerian embassy is not CAF. You have to complain to CAF.
Yes, they need to complain to CAF. I'm sure under normal circumstances they should have written to CAF in terms of their complaint to CAF. But the fact remains that this is not the first time, or this is not no team have been sanctioned in terms of these antics. So it's like the antics are becoming part and parcel of the system, part and parcel of the game. So Nigeria should learn how to play antics. If somebody is coming from airport to Port Harcourt, you take him down towards Owerri, go through the whole Owerri, pass through Aba, pass through all those bad spots, come back. By the time they reach
these clubs they're well, a club like Wydad, they're a very rich club. They came into Nigeria with private jets, and a chartered flight from.
They arrive by flight. They move from that place to this
and they have their guys in Nigeria. They have their guys in Nigeria who tell them.
So are you saying that Rivers United do not send an advanced team to that place?
Well,
normally a team should send an advanced team. Your advanced team should send an advanced team. Yeah. The advanced team will go and study the place and give you the best accommodation and give you the best environment that will be conducive for you. And when you arrive at the airport, your advanced team will lead you directly to your accommodation and not allowing the host team to come in with their antics and hostility. A journey of 30 minutes, they will make sure you move that journey for 5 hours, going around the whole town.
Now Rivers United will take on Al Nasr in Libya. You have to start now making plans to travel ahead.
There should be an advanced team should go there, study the environment, get a good hotel, get a place that people will travel, will train. And now with the experience of Wydad using security as an excuse for not allowing them that they are not safe in terms of these are antics that have been played by this North America. I won't be surprised if.
But you know what? Wydad, it's not the first time. There have been a lot of complaints in CAF that the Moroccans have taken over CAF. It used to be controlled by Egypt. This African football.
The politics in CAF is controlled and synergized by the North African teams. That's just the truth about it.
They're very powerful.
Yes, very powerful in terms of they know the politics. They know how to scheme themselves in terms of all this performance, in terms of managing the CAF. They might just pick one figurehead once it's turn of another region. The region will come, but the backroom staff are all North African teams. That by the time a complaint comes in, they sit on the complaint.
There was one time that some people said Peter Mosamani is South African and maybe the CAF office was going to move to Johannesburg, but it never happened.
Yeah,
You cannot move CAF office from Egypt to
no,
South
for
Africa.
now it's not. It's
not even thinkable.
There's an origin. There's an origin to it. There's a beginning, and that has always remained so. Just like saying that
move United Nations.
Move
You cannot move it.
So for now,
So
I think everybody should forget about it. CAF headquarters remains in Cairo. In Cairo, just like saying that Ethiopia is not it's not the headquarters of AU. So I think for now, anybody should not think about it for now. What is the advantage? Why are they moving it? Any cogent reason? What's going to be the convincing reason for you to do that?
Time not our friend. Let's move to Super Falcons because did I say Super Falcons? Flamingos. They made Nigeria happy yesterday, beating USA by 3-2 on penalty. We don't have enough time, but let's go back and look at that match. Nigeria USA played yesterday in India.